Hi, my name is Christian Toruno. I'm a physician assistant working in family care in Utah.
And my name is Becky. I'm a nurse working in critical care in Utah at a hospital.
We just finished a medical mission here in Danli. We worked 4 days. We saw 239 patients in the area of Kiscamotes and Danli. One thing that impacted me is the lack of access to healthcare. We saw a lot of people with asthma, acute exacerbations, pregnant patients without proper prenatal care, and a lot of people just lacking resources.
Yeah, one of the biggest impact for me is I've been to Danli before, and we went back to the same village that we were here 5 years ago. We did a quick women's health clinic there 5 years ago, just 1 day, but we were able to do 2 days of medical clinics this year. And there was a girl who I actually recognized from 5 years ago, and I was talking to her, and I was like, I recognize you. I was here 5 years ago, and she recognized me too. And then, sweetest thing, she took her bracelet off and put it on my hand. And just looking back in old photos, I actually found her photo. So it's cool that I have a side-by-side photo, and just seeing how she's thriving 5 years later. And even though it's a poorer community, and but she's the happiest girl.
As we finished this journey, I asked myself if I would do this again. And without a doubt, I would do it again. Not just because of the impact that we have on the people of Danli and Kiscamotes and the locals, but also for what it did to my heart. I'm going back to the States more humble. I learned a lot of medical stuff. I learned how to adapt and overcome in situations that other people will have difficulties adapting. And so I can't wait to be able to return to Danli.
And I for sure would do this again. Just being able to help people who can't provide medical care for themselves. When I was younger, I wanted to be a doctor growing up, and before I was even 5 years old, that was my mission in life. I wanted to provide medical care for those who couldn't afford it. And just being here this year, it's like living what God put on my heart since I was 5 years old. So I'd totally do this again. To those who are watching, this was a team effort. It wasn't just Christian and I. We had physical therapists, we had an EMT, we had an MA, couple nurses, a physician, and a physician assistant. But it wasn't just the medical team, because we had a huge team that's just sharing with the community about the most important thing, which is God's love and their love for Him. He is the ultimate physician, and it's not just physical health that these people need, it's spiritual health. And so we had a huge team of 20 people, and we're all here for the same mission. That's just to share God's love.
One of the most beautiful things I learned in this mission is to learn to trust the Lord and understand that when you go on a journey like this is His work and not yours. You can do a lot of planning, you can rehearse a lot and be prepared, but He changes things according to His plan. And just like in life, you need to be flexible and learn to adapt and overcome and see His glory display as He wishes.